This is a Headgum podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we are on air. That
We're
is what
live.
Rochelle. So how Rochelle likes to start the show is she likes to go, and we're going live in 5, 4, 3.
Yeah,
And then
she'd be
mouths
doing
it.
it about this. She'd be like,
Yeah, 5, 4, 3. She does that, and then she immediately proceeds to flip us off.
Yeah.
And like that's the one. She goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
fuck y'all.
And she goes, "Fuck you guys. I hate this job. You guys are stupid."
I don't know. She's like, I can't wait to graduate so I can get out of this hellhole. She'd be like, I want to get out of this town. I'm going to Wisconsin where things are great.
I'm gonna be a dancer in Wisconsin. I'm gonna be a cheese girl.
Oh, what if this was like a show where like everybody in the coast would want to leave the coast and they'd be like, I'm going to the Midwest to live my dreams. Is there a way we could flip it like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm leaving this sucker town of New York City to go to Kansas.
Yeah, there's nothing for me here.
And-
I gotta go to a place where there's nothing for anybody anywhere. I'll tell you this. I was driving through Wisconsin recently. We was going. I was on tour.
Yeah.
And we was going through. I saw so many anti-abortion ads.
Yeah.
But they were like billboards, like anti-abortion billboards.
What do you
on the
mean?
street.
Like, I always get this mixed up. Anti-abortion means like pro-life ads.
Yeah, it's pro-life
okay,
ads.
Gotcha.
And they were all like, baby's got fingerprints at 10 days. And I'm like,
Really?
okay, so now the baby can go to jail? What is that for? Like,
what the fuck?
What is,
Also,
like,
who told you that?
Yeah, I was like,
How
I
the
don't,
fuck can
I
you
don't
get a
believe
baby's
that.
fingerprints that early?
I don't
How do
believe
you know
that.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
They making shit up.
Who has to? Yeah, exactly. The baby, it was all that little shit like
Yeah.
that, little like microaggressions.
Yeah.
Like, welcome to this town, home
Yeah.
of this type of cheese, home of this type of shit,
Right.
and also a baby has hair follicles at 3 days, and it's like, so what?
Yeah, it's just like, who are you trying to convince? Like, because you're not talking to the women who they want their right to choose. They ain't got nothing to do with it. It's not like they're gonna be like, oh, fingerprints? My bad, I ain't know.
I didn't know my baby. I
me
didn't
tell
know this
you.
baby had fingerprints. I thought this was just a glob of.
Yeah, so they really going in over there, huh?
Yeah.
We really
the
do
state of
live in a
Wisconsin.
divided America.
Yeah.
Because we don't see that stuff here.
No, you
Where
wouldn't
were
see
you
it.
at? What
You would
places
see it
you
in
going?
you probably see it out Thousand Oaks or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I was
Thousand
in. This was going through Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
Wisconsin, as T-Pain called it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this country's getting
Headed towards
weird.
Madison.
Did you like the tour? How was the tour?
The tour was okay. So we're talking in circles for the people. Mm-hmm. We've been gone for a while, y'all.
We've been
gone for a while. Y'all wouldn't know it because
Yeah.
y'all still get the same content every week. But we
Yeah.
have been gone for a while. Both Lamar and I are 5 years older. It's 5 years in the future.
Yeah, so we're 5 years in, but we're only one episode ahead.
Yeah.
So yeah,
We are both married to Brazilian supermodels. We have 4 kids.
have
Between us
one.
two,
I had adopted one from Nigeria.
I had 2 kids with Lamar's wife. He had 2 kids with mine. We also had 2 kids with our own wives.
Yeah, would you still down to do that? Yeah, I meant to talk with you about that.
Yeah, I went on a comedy tour.
So you was Bang Bang? Was you at
Comedy
Doughboys
Bang
too?
Bang, another podcast in the podcast Zeitgeist. I went on a podcast tour for Comedy Bang Bang. Some of y'all saw it. I know that a couple.
Yeah, he was getting spotted. They was
couple,
spotting your ass. They was hitting us up.
Yeah,
Spotted Carl in Michigan. Spotted Carl in Utah.
Yeah, I was in Utah. And if you spotted me in Utah, I was up to no good. I was up to no good if you spotted me in Utah.
Yeah, like on the banner of heaven.
But we were
Such a specific reference.
we were out. We were on tour. It was a good time. But you also did a little tour in your damn self.
Oh yeah, I was touring around. I was in Hawaii for a little bit.
Okay, how was that?
Oh man, Hawaii was dope. First of all, everything closes early, which is
Honolulu?
crazy.
You were in Honolulu?
Honolulu. So that's
Yes.
that's the Lulu that's haunted.
Yeah, haunted
and then,
Lulu.
I was we went up to the mountains. They had this thing called the blowholes, which sounds funny, but it's serious because it's basically like this place where the volcano is under the water.
Oh, the lava mixed with the
yeah,
water?
Yeah,
then
and
it
it's
blowing?
like it's blowing up. Shit
That's
was
tight.
fucking tight. What else?
Is the water real hot when it does that?
Nah, it was cold. I went in. I went in the water.
Yeah.
Which was dangerous as hell. 'Cause it was so funny. So like my friend who was there, she was like, she's local, like she's from Hawaii.
She's a haunted Lulu.
And then she was like, so she would tell me like, okay, there's certain things that the white tourists come and they just do whatever they want in the island, and don't do that shit. And I was like, cool, don't worry. You know, I never disrespect the island. So, but then it's so funny because all the white dudes, they all look the same. They all disrespect the island. It'd be these white boys that look like the dudes I went to high school with, like the white boys who wear the University of Texas hat.
Yeah, they got on the Oakleys.
Yeah, and they got mad muscle. They're physically fit.
Yeah, in shape but no muscle tone.
Yeah. It's like the chest goes straight down to the thing.
Yeah, like completely flat, no abs or nothing. Yeah. But you can still look at him and go, that motherfucker's strong.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wrestle with him.
Oh, no. Like, they look like a tussle. Yeah. So, but I kept seeing it. But they also be cool sometimes. Like they be like chilling, especially when you're a tourist. So I see them, and they was down in the blowhole. But it was like everybody was going down. Then I saw a black family going down, so I'm like, I'm about to go down to this blowhole, see what's good. Then I came back, my homegirl was like, why you do that? They ain't supposed to be down there.
Disrespecting the island.
It is funny because you would not know. Because it's funny, if you're a tourist, you don't know. You just do it. Everybody's such a follower because you just do what everybody else is doing. And then I look around and I'm like, wait a minute. And then as soon as she told me that, I turn around. He goes, "No one's supposed to be down there, swimming down there," because it was crazy. It was like waves splashing. Maybe I could put up a picture so you could see it, but it was like it didn't look like no place to be. It looked cool, but it looked like real Earth shit. Yeah. So then I turned around, and all the white boys was carrying their homie because they broke his leg. I was like, "Oh, you ain't lying." Yeah. I was like, I didn't really go in. I just put my feet in, but they was in there swimming. And
the lava rocks be sharp, don't they?
Yeah, that's the problem because it's like you go in there thinking it's regular water, but then there's a big ass rock and you fucking hit your leg or like something. Because you can't really see which is which. But Hawaii, hands down, a beautiful place. Everybody go. You know, it's more of a chill spot though, because I feel like a lot of what I did was in the daytime, and then at night you kind of just watch.
Be bored. Yeah. Now we have gone to Maui. Yeah. Me, you, and Phil. Our shout out to our homie Phil. He'll be on the show soon. We have gone to Maui. Maui wasn't lit. We got to go. You got to come with us, Rochelle.
I think we got to do. Maui was. Here's what I'll say. You know, and feel free, listeners, if you want to fight me on this, because I really don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure out this island. I think I haven't figured it out. From the two spots, the only two places I've been was Maui and Honolulu. I liked Maui better. That being said, Maui still was like low key chill. Yeah. So I'm still trying to figure out where's the party island. Where are we going to get lit? I think it's supposed to be Honolulu.
Honolulu is
but it could be there because I went by myself. You know.
Yeah, I think that's like Honolulu is like city.
It was just like. I'm going to be real, and I feel so bad saying this because it's going to sound like a diss, but I don't mean it like a diss. Like, when I was there in Honolulu, I felt like I was in Santa Monica, kind of. Like, it was just, like, a lot of families, and it just felt like I was, literally it looked like Santa Monica. But once you get out of the Waikiki part and go into the island, then I'm like, oh, this is Hawaii. Like, this is motherfucking, like, Jurassic Park and shit.
Maybe I'm spoiled. I haven't been to Honolulu. We only been to Maui.
Yeah.
We pretty much stayed at the resort the whole time, except we went up the road to Hana.
Oh, yeah, we on the road.
Got some banana bread.
Oh, banana
ate some
bread.
pineapple.
Yeah.
No snakes. We was walking all through the jungle.
Snakes.
We was in the jungle. No snakes. I don't like walking through the jungle because I don't like snakes. Keep a motherfucking snake away from me.
Yeah.
I do not like snakes. If you one of them people who put snake around your neck, stop listening to this podcast.
Yeah, now.
Right now.
Can you imagine they like take their snake off and go, I'm done.
Yeah.
And finish.
If you're listening to this podcast right now with a snake around your neck, I feel your energy. It's evil, and I don't like it.
I have a whole theory. I won't bore you with it on the podcast, but I got a whole theory about why humans don't like snakes. It's all in the Bible.
Because they don't have legs.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't want to. If an alligator walked in here right now, if the alligator opened up that door right now, walked into this studio, I'd be like, ah. But I'd be like, but it got legs though. I'm watching what it does.
I feel like
throw a fish in his mouth.
The legs are so tiny and short. That freaks me out because they'd be like.
And they can move fast too. That's the scary part.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It depends on the size of it. If it was a medium-sized alligator, I'd cut his tail off and I'd fry up the tail bites, and we'd have a feast at Headgum Studios.
That would be so funny if an alligator came in here. And then it's just hard cut to like us all eating. Carl come out the break room like, here you go.
Excuse me for a moment. We're going to take a break. And then we come out, we all got napkins on our necks and we eat alligator. The head is on the table with an apple in his mouth. Yeah, alligator. You ever had alligator bites, Rochelle?
No.
Oh, we're going to get you some alligator bites.
Oh, yeah. Is there a place to get them here in LA?
No, I
guess ain't no alligators out here.
I have to get them off Goldbelly. Shout out to Goldbelly. Hopefully Goldbelly will sponsor us.
That would be
They don't
tight.
sponsor us now, but this podcast, XOXO Gossip Case, should be brought to you by Gold Belly.
We need a food sponsor. If food sponsors out there, because we eat a lot and we talk about food a lot on the show. So we love to advertise some food.
If a snake slid in here, though, I'm gonna be real scared. I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna jump off.
Because they ain't got proper locomotion.
No.
They be moving, slithering.
Come on, dude.
Speaking of snakes and
locomotion.
animals, I didn't know. So after Hawaii, I went to Miami.
Plenty of snakes.
Hella snakes, but guess what they also got?
Iguanas walking around the street, going to work.
Yeah.
Got business suits on, carrying
they be wearing
briefcases.
I was at the beach with sunglasses on and a surfboard. I was like, this iguana's having a good time.
Well, you know they're an invasive species. So you get paid money to kill iguanas and snakehead fish. You get money.
You say they invasive?
They're invasive.
Like they be all in your business?
Yeah, they be in your business. What y'all about to do? You be walking with your friends, iguanas be like, what y'all finna do? Where y'all finna go?
You know why that's so funny? Because, I'm like, I genuinely had no idea about this iguana, right? This is my first time in Miami. So I'm there with the family, right? And I'm like, oh shit, there's iguanas over here. So then we sit and literally, we had, you know how when you go on family vacation? Let me tell you something about family vacation. All family vacation is a bunch of, what are we going to do next? You going to do this? If we do this, you do this. It's like, you'll be hearing people, I'm going back to the hotel. I'm just going to, everyone just like can't get on the same page. But anyway, we're having that kind of conversation, trying to figure out what to do. Should we go to the beach or go to the, or stay at the pool, whatever. And then as we talking about it, motherfucking iguana, right up in the conversation, like right there, like, and I literally jumped, like, oh shit, because it was like right on my leg.
And it was big, huh?
It was big as hell.
Yeah.
It was like, but it took me about 5 seconds of fear, and then I realized like this shit ain't gonna do shit to me. It was just very chill. It was like it wasn't doing much.
Y'all was on the beach?
We was in the pool. It was on the hotel.
It was the iguana was at the hotel?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, so it was like
disgusting.
I saw 2 of them. So that makes sense that they be in your business like that.
Yeah. This is a reptile. This is an anti-reptile show.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you
I'm
know
anti-reptile.
that reptiles have fingerprints?
I'm pro-choice,
at
but I'm
3
anti-reptile.
The ones who got fingers. Get them the fuck out of here. Okay. I hate a reptile. I can't stand
I like
a reptile.
turtles though. Are they reptiles?
Yeah, turtles are reptiles. I don't like them either.
I guess I don't like their shells.
I don't like the shell. Be like, don't go in your shell.
I don't like scales.
What you look like in that shell? What you
I
got
like
in that
dragons
shell?
though from the Game of Thrones. Okay, my phone just typed in. I like dragons. Okay, so while we talking about Miami, quick spotted. I got a couple spotters for you. First of all, I saw Paul Shear this morning. This was random as fuck. Nice. I was like, fuck. He kind of got a good look in the morning. Like he got a good rustic look. Cut that out.
No.
He gonna hear
Leave
that. So he just so, you know what I mean? Because he looks like such a funny guy, but in the morning he kind of looked like more like a Bruce Willis type. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like he looked like that. He looked like a badass.
Where was he
walking his dog and shit. I don't want to be like where he was. But,
okay.
Okay, so that's one spot that I saw today. That was this morning. Then first spot, it was in Miami. I was up at the Balenciaga store, and I saw Bo. Remember I text y'all?
Yeah.
Who was that? His name's Bo Bowles.
Bol, B-O-L. He's the son of Manu Bol.
Okay, yeah. Tall. Because my sister kept going, man, that guy's tall. And I'm like, who are you talking about? And then I looked, and I was like, he is tall. Yeah. And I was like, oh shit, I know. I remember because I feel like I was literally with you when we either saw him or you showed me his picture, and I was like, that's definitely that guy that we were talking about or something. And then y'all were like, yeah, that's Bo. I should have got a picture though, because he was so tall that I really wanted one. Yeah. Like I wanted to see how short I was next to him.
Yeah. Did you come up to his shoulder, like probably his midsection?
He was like probably
he's 7'3".
Where I am, was where Rochelle is. That's how far we were from each other. And I would say I was probably probably right by this, like his arm right here. Yeah. Yeah, he was tall as fuck, but he seemed super nice and like just like friendly and stuff.
That's tight.
So that was a cool little spotted, and then
Balenciaga store.
Oh yeah, I was up in the design district getting it in. Where were you? You have any? You have spotted?
Do I have any spotted? No, I ain't see nobody. This whole tour. The whole tour I didn't see nobody.
The whole tour? The whole time? The whole time?
The whole time. I tell you, we did have a good time though. We were in Chicago. Man. All right, so I know it always sounds like I'm telling you I don't like a bunch of stuff. And this story is going to be no different than that. I don't like truffle. You know what I mean? And here's why, though. Here's why. Before Rochelle's got her baseball bat, with nails
Rochelle
coming out of
loves
it.
truffle. You know, that's a big high school delicacy.
Rochelle, you like truffle for real?
I do.
A lot? Like,
if it's on the menu, I would.
You gonna want to
I feel like it is overrated. Like, I don't hate it, but I do feel like it's always like, ooh, truffle. But I'm like,
truffle mac and cheese.
Like, it doesn't do
truffle
that
potatoes.
much to the food. Like,
and they usually, here's the thing. So if you like shave truffle off,
yeah,
you get the actual like truffle, that gives it a decadent flavor in a different way. But a lot of time, these broke ass places that we be eating at use truffle oil.
Oh,
and they always put too much, and the shit stinks and it's overpowering.
Facts. That's
like
why. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
So we went to this spot in Chicago called the Aviary.
Right.
And it's a little like a little speakeasy cocktail type spot.
Yeah.
When I tell you, they had this truffle popcorn. This shit was so fucking good.
Oh, you liked it?
It was so good. The popcorn was so buttery. It tastes like it had movie theater butter.
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
Like real greasy shit, you know? Mm-hmm. And that was sprayed down with like, just a nice amount of truffle. Man, I fucked like 5 bags of that shit up. They served it to you in these little bags. It was like a cocktail place.
It was real truffle, or was it? It wasn't oil.
It was oil.
But it
wasn't overpowering. I think they like spritzed it as opposed to like putting it on. This shit was so
I can't
good.
think, like, what is truffle? I can't put my finger on the truffle taste. It's like sometimes it's good, sometimes
I think
it's bad.
the taste of it is dookie turds.
Hilarious. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that. It's like it tastes like someone took a shit on your food, but like someone with like good tasting food.
Someone with good taste.
Someone who like who eats at good restaurants.
Yeah.
Oh, you truffle ass motherfuckers. No, I do like truffle, but yeah, it's a little bit. It's like avocado. It's like it's like we talk about avocado. I love avocado, but it's just like it's not that tight. It's just what it is.
Yeah,
it's just a good thing that exists. All right, should we talk about are we missing something?
It is what it is, and you know what else it is?
The Wrath of Khan.
The Wrath of Khan.
Yeah. Khan. Do you know that one? What's that
Khan.
from? That's an easy one.
It's on the Wikipedia. It says it's for Star Trek.
Oh, you already read Wikipedia? Yeah.
I knew that, but I thought you was gonna know. So you didn't know?
No, I didn't know.
You were preparing for when we asked you. That's good. No, we ain't gonna clown you.
That's nice. That's nice you did that. But this was when I knew.
Yeah, I knew.
I knew it was Star Trek.
The Wrath of Khan.
I had no clue.
Khan. Oh, I just got it though, because they conned him though.
Yeah.
I didn't get that part. I just thought it was.
No, that's why this one spelled C-O-N and that one is spelled K-H-A-N.
That's funny. I didn't even pick that. But I thought it was just like we angry. We gonna get this cat.
Where are all the Trekkies at? You like Trek? You like Star Trek?
I don't think I've seen anything
Yeah.
Star Trek ever.
That's fine.
You like Star Wars?
I've seen episode 4 of Star Wars.
Yeah. The Phantom Menace.
Which one's 4? Is that
The Phantom Menace?
The first one.
Oh, the one, New Hope with Luke Skywalker.
Yes, the first one ever made.
Oh yeah,
okay.
It's hard. It's confusing me because it's like it's the first one, but it's episode 4.
Yeah, it's episode 4.
That's
4,
tight.
5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
That's tight. Imagine being that arrogant, where like George Lucas being like, I'm gonna call this first thing I'm making episode 4.
Yeah.
Because for the years to come, I'm about to make 3, 2, and 1.
Yeah, like y'all gonna love this.
I'm not gonna make episode 1 for 20 years.
That's exactly how he's a confident guy.
I would be afraid that I wasn't gonna live that long.
I mean,
I just got a bottle of wine. They were like, "Don't drink this for 10 years." I was like, "Man, it's dangerous in these streets."
I gotta
never know
look,
what's
man.
happening.
I don't know what could happen.
Yeah.
I gotta drink this. It's like, but the vintage, fuck the vintage.
Yeah. The Wrath of Khan, Star Trek, the Trekkies. Shout out to all the Trekkies out there. I'm on Star Trek. Did you know that?
Yeah. You like Star Trek?
No, I'm on it.
Oh. So you were Trekkie by default.
I'm a Trekkie by. I'm in the. Yeah.
I just wanted to ring.
I'm a Trekkie by proxy.
Yeah.
Because I'm on a TV show called Star Trek Lower Decks.
Oh, you on that one with Tanya now?
Yeah.
Oh, how come you didn't go to Wrath of Concert?
Where the Wrath of Concert? The Wrath of Comic Con? They only
Comic-Con.
took like 2 or 3 people. I was asking Tony about that. We were. I guess I spotted Tony Newsom because we was on Twitter together.
Oh yeah.
But I was like, I want to go check that out. But yeah, I'm on that show. Play Lieutenant K-Sean.
That's his name, K-Sean?
K-Sean.
I love that.
Lieutenant
That's a great
K-Sean.
black name.
That's who I play on that show.
You must have black writers on that show. Interesting.
The Wrath of Khan, Chuck in the cab, and he talking to Serena.
Oh yeah.
And Serena is like, homeboy took off with all the money. And she still think that Poppy is innocent. This was let me just say this. Serena Vanderwoodson is a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, I know. I was like, can you believe it?
This whole episode, she was pissing me off.
I know. Serena. I was like, she was being so dumb that I actually was starting to take her side. I was like, leave her alone, man. She don't know. She don't know no better. Because then Lily, well, we'll get to it.
We're going to get to that.
But then Chuck is drinking I didn't get this thing he was saying. He was drinking the whiskey out the thing. He's like, is there glass in here? What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, do you have a glass? No, he asked the driver if he had a glass for the whiskey.
He was making fun of the whiskey because I thought he was saying the whiskey's so gross, like it tastes like glass.
No, it was his whiskey.
Oh,
he said,
okay.
Do you have a glass? And
okay, that makes more sense.
Was it just me that Chuck sounded like he had a cold this whole episode?
And he walked in the room with Georgina like, the pregnancy scare.
Yeah.
Efficient. Cliche, but efficient. Yeah. Hurt.
Cliche, but efficient. He was trying to pour the whiskey into a glass, and the cab driver was like, what the fuck you think this is? It's a motherfucking cab.
Oh, that's... I know. Oh, I get it now, because they took his limo last time. Okay.
Yeah. They took his limo.
I'm caught up.
So he's in a cab. Mm-hmm. He's asking about the glass, and then we zoom over. Yeah. And Regina George is in the cab with him.
Yeah, Regina George. My man said Regina George.
Wait, what's her name?
Regina George is from Mean Girls.
Oh.
What's her last name, though? Oh, Georgina.
Oh, Georgina.
Regina George.
But
Georgina Sparks.
Georgina Sparks, okay. So Serena pulls up on Lily.
That's good.
She wanted to talk about Gabriel, but Lily's like, oh, sweetheart.
Yeah.
He was such a nice man. He was this, that. And then she calls Blair. She's like, we got to get the plan set up. Like,
yeah.
But Blair, at the time, is storming out of Nate's house.
Yeah.
And she's like, Serena's calling. He's like, you're not finna just leave me for Serena. She's like, it's my best friend.
He's like, baby, please don't go, baby.
You need to let me know. You need to let me know something. And he's like, do you want me to move in? She was like, do you want me to move in here because you love me? Or you want me to move in here because you afraid somebody else love me?
Right,
or whatever she said.
That's exactly,
because you don't trust her.
Yeah, he's kind of like, no, this, he's like, I'm trying to make it work, but
he ain't trying to make it work. He just don't want Chuck to have it.
This is so weird for Nate.
I don't even think he likes her the way he thinks he does.
Yeah, it's like, why do you? I don't get why he likes her.
I think he know Chuck put that motherfucking thing on her, and that's he's like,
I know he's feeling jealous.
I gotta do better than that.
He's like, no way, Chuck is better than me, because he probably always thought he was the better one between him and Chuck.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm better at sports.
I'm an actual kind of nice guy. Chuck being a complete douchebag.
He's like, I bet in the mind he just can't understand. Well, how could Blair go for him over Nate? Which I think a lot of us feel that way.
Yeah. Well, she's like, well, they both evil. That's why. That's why they
work together.
Like, she's like, I gotta go see Serena. She didn't answer the question. He didn't answer the question, and he was like, I want you to move in here. And she was like, I gotta go see Serena. He's like, well, I'm coming with you. And so he pulls up.
Oh yeah, he ran to the bathroom. Is this where we see big Roof Dog chirping?
Roof Dog prancing through New York like a fucking reindeer. He happy as hell.
Bird is singing tonight. What is it? I see stars that are blue, red roses too, and I think to myself. You got a good one.
What a wonderful world.
That was a fool.
Yeah.
Oh man!
And then he saying good morning, New York people. Like, get the fuck out of here! I'm walking over here, and she doesn't know he walking all happy as shit. Like he think, man, I got this money coming.
Yeah, I got the big investment.
Coming.
My man Gabriel gonna hook it up.
Yeah, he about to be mad. I was like, man, I already know Rufus can't catch a break, man. Rufus is like good times. Yeah. Like, where they just can't get out the hood.
But it's funny because Dan's like, don't you know we ain't never gonna leave the hood? Like you can tell Dan just like, all right, chill out.
We ain't never getting out the hood. We gonna be an upper middle class family for the rest of our lives.
You know how I said y'all that thing about little Jay Taylor, and it's like you can see how she's just getting slowly cut out the show. It's like what? It's like what the fuck is happening to Lil J?
Yeah, there was a couple weird moments. Like why they set that up like that?
Yeah,
like, there was a moment at the end where Rufus came back to the house and Lil J and Dan was like sitting and he had his arm around. I was like, they was in the house by themselves sitting like that. My brother and sister sit like that. It's weird as hell. We'll get to that shit. But
oh my god. Also, it's kind of weird. Rufus don't really, does he understand how investments work? Because he just assuming the shit gonna work out. Even if the dude didn't steal his money, he's like, man, it's like his first time investing. He's like, I got my big investment, it's gonna come back.
Investment. Y'all know I just bought these NFTs.
He's like, I got this Bitcoin, that shit gonna go. Let's go.
Yeah, he tells the kids, he's like, I'm about to propose to Lily.
Yeah.
But I need to get somebody's blessing. He's like, whose blessing you need to get?
Yeah.
CC's? He's like, nah. They're not even talking right now, which is good. But then he's like, so keep this in mind. Lock this in. When he mentioned, because why the fuck did he mention her name like that?
Oh, yeah.
Keep this in mind. Dan goes, whose blessing do you need to get? CC's? This is pretty good writing, actually.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like a shoehorn.
Yeah. That's right. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to that, but yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of went over my head in the beginning.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And he's like, whose blessing do you get? CC's like, no, I want to get Eric's blessing. I'm like, yeah, my man. We finna have a Eric and Rufus D story. Yeah. My type of episode. My two favorite characters on the show. Although Rufus, once again, I've said this a couple times. He sometimes
it's a D story. Eric and Rufus D story. I think this might be the first and only Eric and Rufus D story. Yeah. Actually, there might be one more. I ain't gonna spoil it, but I think there's one more later.
Yeah, all right.
Eric get bigger when he grow up.
He grew up a little bit in this episode.
I know, he got his haircut. Yeah,
he looked like when Jesse McCartney came back with. He
was walking strong, walking tall, had his chest out. He was like, yeah, you want to marry? Let me tell you something, Big Roof. Yeah. He's like, you want to marry Lily? You got to be careful. We'll get to it.
Yeah, we're going to get to that. Blair pulls up with Serena and Nate. And she goes, oh, and you brought Nate. And they get to talk about Gabriel. And they just saying all this shit, like how, they talking about him. They trying to figure it out. Like, and then everybody started coming in the room. Chuck walk in with Regina.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Tell her waiting in the living room.
Everybody's like, you brought Georgina?
No, we skipping one because then... Like, this shit is tight because, like, you see the whole, like, gang.
Yeah.
In my mind, where my mind went with this, I was like, man, I hope they, like, start a detective service. I like this crew. I like the whole team being together, you know what I'm saying?
Like, that's like the Scooby-Doo gang. Like, it was like, I was like, oh, shit, gang up, like, lock and load, like Voltron and shit. Because it was, like, one by one. Yeah.
Then Dan come in with his bullshit ass. Oh, I can't stand him.
Dan, it's funny because Dan will never fit in. He really is the outsider.
Yeah.
Because like when I see what you said, because it's like, okay, Nate's here. We brought Nate. All right, you could be a part of it.
Yeah.
But then when Dan comes, it's kind of like, oh, yo,
get
bro, get out of here.
Dan.
You ain't gonna do nothing but ruin this shit.
I wrote this shit down. Like the gang's all in the room. Serena's planning to get Gabriel on the phone and tell him she's pregnant. Good idea. Good idea.
Well, I was a little confused because I wasn't sure. I thought Gabriel had already knew that she knew, but they don't know. He don't know that
she knows completely.
He just knows that she's maybe suspicious.
Yeah,
that was good. Yeah, that line killed me when Chuck came in. Like, oh, I know we just said it, but I'm gonna do it again. Pregnancy scare. Oh, the pregnancy rouge, cliche but effective. Yeah, that shit had me rolling. Chuck be killing me with the one-liners.
He be having them. He be having some. Dan walk in, find out homeboy took off with his college money. That's when he finds out about Gabriel. So he's like, all right, well, I guess I got to go tell my dad. No, Dan.
Why you so lame?
Close your fucking mouth, Dan. We got a plan. Can't you see everybody is standing here?
The gang is together. The gang is working. We working it out. We doing the pregnancy rouge.
Yeah. Then Chuck is like, it's going to take an act of God. And then they go, oh, and Regina George walk in. And like that shit was great. They started going nuts.
Yeah, that was a good. I like that.
Yeah, that was a humdinger. That was a humdinger. Yeah. Even though we knew she was there, it was like when she like walked in.
The way she pulled it out, it was dope. Because she really is the one that could do it.
Yeah. And then they was like, oh yeah, like she gonna get. And then Gabriel calls back.
Yeah.
So Serena goes to see Gabriel. They shake him down, like Chuck got his men out there being like, you ain't leaving here till we get everybody's money back. You're not leaving the premises. It's my hotel. That shit was tight.
Yeah, he had the goons in the back. They was ready.
But he tells her, he's like, I don't have the money. Poppy does. And this is finally when Serena realized that Poppy is bullshit.
Yeah, Poppy is the mastermind.
She's the mastermind. And I'm so happy because you could see that shit from a mile away.
Yeah.
Like, why she kept, like, Serena, how can you not, this is when you really, like, notice Serena is still a fucking kid.
Yeah, it's like, why would this girl want to be friends with you?
Yeah,
really.
Yeah.
And also, you got to think, like, Gabriel is like, once Gabriel showed up, I'm like, okay, it's Poppy. Because they're like, I guess that's the problem with her plan, because her plan was basically like, he'll show up, which was stupid.
Yeah.
But the fact they showed was like, okay, it was
I thought you
Poppy.
would show it because you loved me. Shut the fuck up. Serena Vander Woodson. She get on my nerves.
I like, oh my God. I can't believe it. I could have believed Serena today.
Yeah. Couldn't believe Serena.
Oh,
But this is not
last
the end. We got a lot more. And we're going to get to it after these paid messages. And we're back.
Man, those are some good paid messages.
Good paid messages. Getting bread. Getting Montine. M-O-N-T-E-E-N.
I feel pockets. I already feel my pockets growing.
Pockets getting fatter. Fat pockets. Fat ass pockets.
Just like Poppy's pockets.
Just like Pocky's pockets. Pocky's pockets.
Poppy's
Poppy
pockets.
sockets.
Oh, Poppy's
Pop
should
sockets.
call her gang Poppy's pockets.
Poppy's
Like,
pockets.
We go around con artists and people.
The pop sockets.
Um,
Oh, man, we back. We back. And we got a lot to say. And I tell you who else got a lot to fucking say. Dan
yeah, this dude
Dan
cannot keep his mouth shut.
Humphrey cannot stop talking. So he run into Lily on the street.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I got something on my mind, but I don't want to talk about it.
It's like, bro, if you're going to snitch, just go ahead and snitch.
Go snitch, bro.
Because it's like...
It's so fucking weird, man.
To be fair, I do see... If it wasn't Dan, it wouldn't annoy me as much because I do get it. Like, the fuck? How you going to tell me, like, this guy has my money or whatever?
Yeah.
But because it's Dan, it's like, this is annoying because, like, you can't never keep no secrets.
You
He
can't
just
keep
be sitting
no-
in there like...
All he do is
And then
snitch.
Lily's like... Lily didn't even have to try. She was like, well, you know, I'm sure she'll trust you. I'm sure she'll forgive you. And he's like, okay, here's what's going down. Like,
All he do is snitch, no matter what.
Gabriel took all y'all money.
Yeah.
And Dad's money.
Oh, dear. Oh, well.
What do you think of
this is
Lily
what
in
Lily
this?
does. Oh, my. Oh,
Oh,
dear.
man. Oh, no.
I'll handle it. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. And,
Yeah.
like, now he feels good. I felt good to get that off my chest.
Get that off my chest. Now I can go
Don't
do
tell your father.
whatever I was doing.
Yeah. And then she goes, don't tell your father.
I know.
But you know that's
she's just like Serena. She's
that's
like,
the first thing I'm going to do is go tell my father.
Yeah.
I have to tell everybody everything at
Yeah.
all times. I'm a snitch. I'm a snitch ass
I'm
bitch.
a big ass snitch. Dan Snitch Humphrey.
So Gabriel tells the whole story to Chuck and Serena.
Right.
He lets them know that Poppy was the puppet master.
Yeah.
The puppet master, if you will. And
But he did say he was really feeling Serena.
Yeah.
Do you
he
believe
thought
him?
he was in. So they walk
You believe
outside.
that guy? You think he really
I
likes
do
Serena?
kind of believe him.
I don't believe him.
I don't believe. I mean, it's hard to believe anybody on this show.
I know. I just feel like he's like, I really feel like he kind of got away with murder here. I mean, he ain't the mastermind, but he did kind of get away scot free real quick.
Yeah,
He's
you
like,
should
all
go.
right, guys, see you guys later.
You guys later. Hey, Serena, maybe me and you go. You should
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
All right.
That
That's
was
fine.
funny. Yeah, he was like, hey, you know, maybe we can get a couple coffees. All right, cool.
All right. Yeah, you know what? You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
we'll get up outta
I
here.
will take off.
That
I'll
is
get outta
so
here.
funny. Gabriel just like hopping in. He's like, those fools. Because he's probably just like, shit, I almost got fucking in trouble just now.
Yeah. Whew.
But
Got
he's
off
good.
unscathed, if
Yeah.
you will. So they walk outside. They trying to figure out how to get Poppy. It's
Yeah.
gonna be hard because they all know her, but they got Regina George on their side now, and she
Regina
act like she don't want to
George.
do it, but deep down inside, she's still a crook.
Yeah.
I know I can't like this whole act like this whole religious act is crazy to me. Like
Yeah, I can't get it. I can't feel anything. I don't feel nothing. I'm like, is she doing this shit? Obviously, she's faking it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know why she's faking it.
yeah, what's the point? And like,
Yeah.
what money are you making? Because like, and we'll get to it in the end, but like when she got the money for the Bibles,
Yeah.
it really felt like she was like, oh damn, like
At that point, I did feel bad for her. I was
Yeah,
like
'cause
she was really trying to help.
yeah,
Yeah. We're gonna
um,
talk about that.
yeah, we'll get there.
Because
So
also I'm like, what the fuck kind of camp just hands people money to go get Bibles?
yeah, I know. Yeah, here's $10,000.
Yeah.
Go buy us $10,000 worth of Bibles in cash. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
that's
up.
at least. I guess now that you put it that way, it's like it might cost that much for the whole camp.
Probably cost that much for the whole camp, but what doesn't cost, like you're not gonna give that in cash. You're gonna give her a credit card or something.
Yeah. So
So-
you want take this envelope of cash and go get us some Bibles today.
Yeah, yeah. So Lily in the kitchen with the finance guy.
Also, they should already have Bibles, first of all.
They should have Bibles already. It's a Christian camp. They ran out of Bibles all of a sudden.
Yeah, we gave all the Bibles away.
So Lily
Okay.
in the kitchen with the finance guy figuring shit out when Serena walk in. Lily tells
So
her
you know
she
who that
knows-
is, right?
The finance guy?
That's the guy that was with Bart
That's the
Bass
private
daddy.
investigator, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So now he working with the Vander Woodsons.
Yeah.
So he got no loyalty.
Nah,
He's like
nah,
whoever
nah.
I don't work
Yeah.
for. You know
So
where all the bodies are buried.
Lily tells her she knows. Dan, she's like, Dan. Like, she already knew Dan's snitch.
I know. That made me laugh. Yeah, Serena's like, she's like, fucking Dan.
Yeah.
Like, this motherfucker.
But it's also good because Serena's dumb. Like,
yeah. It's like she really didn't know what the fuck she's doing. Like, they fucked it up.
Yeah. So Lily pays. Lily gonna pay everybody money back to keep
What do you think
clean.
of this, though?
I think it's a great plan.
Like, she was trying to basically, like, I'm giving everybody money, tell me it didn't work out, keep this shit on the wraps. Because she's worried, two things. She's worried about, because Serena could be implicated in this.
Yeah.
It's like, she's kind of a co-conspirator in a way.
Because she been messing around. Like, she went to go see Gabriel and shit like that.
Yeah. So, Lily knows what's up.
Yeah. And it's going to be embarrassing for her, that type of shit. So she gets it. She understands what's going on. So.
She don't want no scandal.
Yeah. She don't want no scandal on. She keep my name. Yeah. Keep my name out of
your
it.
fucking mouth.
Yeah. So Ruth and Eric, my boys, they walking down the street getting it in. Eric looking good, man. He like grew up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He's like,
sweet child of mine.
And this shit is great.
Yeah.
Because Eric telling Ruth, like, hey, man, I get it. You love my mom. And I like you, man. You're probably the best guy that she's been dealing with for a while. Yeah. She'd have been married like 6-7 times.
I like this scene.
Like, but just so you know, this is who my mom is.
Yeah, she's a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah.
And like, they don't be acting out, he's like, nah, it's cool. This is day one love,
Yeah.
He's like, all right then.
All right.
We gonna see.
Yeah.
We gonna see.
It sound good.
Yeah.
It sound good, big
I got
Ruth.
my hair cut.
Yeah.
I just went to Sports Clips. They give you a bowl of ice cream and a baseball hat at you when you're finished.
Yeah, I got my roots showing.
Yeah, he was sprouted up. He's a grown man now. Gonna be in high school, getting it in.
Yeah, he's like, well, maybe you could propose at the top of the Eiffel Tower like Francois did. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, now Rufus getting in his head now because he's kind of like, shit.
Damn,
I ain't really had no plan.
I guess I'll make some.
What do you think, Michelle? How would you want to be proposed to? You want to get a big proposal or a little one? I guess you're too young to get married. You're only 15.
I don't want a big one.
You want a big ass proposal?
Like a crazy thing?
Do you really?
I don't know. It would be fun.
I feel like I would do that. I would do a big one.
Or maybe not like a big one, but like something fun.
Yeah.
Your boyfriend listens to this show, don't he?
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe. If he does, let me tell you this right now. If you hearing what she's saying, she wants a big proposal. You know what that means? She wants me to be there to say, I charge $1,000 an hour. Find the money. We want to make this day special for Rochelle. Thank you so much, boyfriend.
Yeah, you can use us in the proposal. I want to be in it too. This was going to be. We're going to do it right now. What if this was the proposal? Yeah, and he walked in right now.
Call your boyfriend. It's time you've had the talk.
You're like, look, if you don't put a ring on it, I'm out of here. Tell him.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Mark.
Dude. Tell him. His name is Dude. I would do something like I'd take a parasail, fly down, and then like come in at their job, and then like they'll be like, there's somebody on the roof. And then everyone in the office walk up, and it'd be me.
And the tip of the parasail stabs me through the heart.
Yeah.
But I still sing the song. Your proposal kills me.
Remember that sketch we did where Ronnie was singing like Stevie Wonder song, and he kept going do.
Yeah, they were trying to get down the aisle. Yeah.
That shit was so funny.
That was a good one. We did a good job back then.
So, so Eric is giving him dropping the knowledge on him.
Yeah, he's doing great. He's doing great.
But we know it's not gonna work out.
No.
You know why? Because
nothing works out in this fucking show. No. And Rufus got a black cloud over his head.
Way too happy too. He's like, I'm gonna do it today.
Yeah.
Like, nope, this is not happening.
It's not happening, big dog. Big Roof dog. It ain't happening. You cannot be happy in this world.
They beat his ass up in the show. They really do. Like they could have gave him a proposal.
Listen, man, I don't want you to spoil it, but I am very anxious to see the future of Rufus in this show. Like, I'm very anxious to see
I'm trying to remember. I really don't know. I don't remember. But I'm trying to remember who does he actually end up with?
Yeah. Like cover your eyes, right? Put the pillow over your face, because I don't want to see any reaction. All right? Don't react to me. Here's my theory right now. I think they're going to kill Rufus off in this show. Don't do no reaction.
I'm not reacting.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know nothing. What do you think? Wait, we don't have to do anything.
No. Okay, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. I think he's gonna.
I hope they kill Gabriel off. He is a whack ass character.
So Blair and Regina George in the room trying to give her. She's trying to give her some scam clothes. Like we got to get you back. You know, in the scam of things. And Blair, of course, don't believe all the religious stuff.
She's like, this is bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
faking the funk.
I don't believe this shit either. Like, I mean, but who would believe this dog shit?
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, nobody does that. Like,
Yeah.
even I've been getting back into the Lord lately, and you don't hear me being like, the Lord. Like, no one acts like that.
The Lord.
Every other sentence.
One thing with Regina George is that it gets weird because she be like, for I am God. Like, it's oh, you're still crazy. Like, you got into the religious thing because you have like some like chemical imbalance.
Yeah, like it's like a place for her to put her crazy energy.
Yeah.
Like she's like, because that's a good theory actually, because it's almost like she's not doing it to fool people. She just like, I don't know where to put all this psychotic energy.
Yeah,
So I'm just like, I'm gonna just be hella Christian with it.
So they in the room getting the clothes out. Serena calls, says the plan's off. Mom don't want me to do the plan. It's off. Hold off. And when she walks out, Poppy's sitting on the couch with Lily.
Right.
Like, this shit was nuts. They sitting there drinking tea.
That's a humdinger.
That's a humdinger.
Yeah.
That's a humdinger.
Sorry.
So she sit on the couch with Lily, and like Lily gonna let her, go to Miami. Like she said she's gonna go to Miami.
Right.
And she gonna, talk to the iguanas and give them all the tea.
Yeah.
And like she's like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
You can have the money. I'm gonna pay everybody back. Like it's
crazy.
the easiest way.
But that's what I mean. Like in that moment, I was like kind of on Serena's side a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, how you gonna let Poppy just get away with it?
Yeah, you can't just get away. Serena's not.
I get why she's like, I'm gonna pay it. I'm trying to get this shit quiet.
Yeah.
But you got the girl in your house. You could like do something.
Yeah,
she's
like, Serena's like, I can't do this. She's bubbling up. Serena is bubbling up.
Right.
So she goes back to Blair's house. See Regina. Is the plan gonna work? I think she's gonna. I think now. This is what I said at this moment. At this very moment, I wrote in my notes here. I think she's gonna pair up with Poppy and get some of the money.
You thought that in that moment?
In that moment,
Okay.
I was like, oh, I see what's gonna happen. Like, because I'm on Team Blair in this moment where I'm like, I don't believe you and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking at this moment, I'm like, she's gonna like go in. She's gonna act like she's doing the plan with them. Cause she's just being too like, I hope there's gonna be no alcohol.
Yeah, I think it's like almost like everything was going too well with her.
Too well.
She was just like, how do I look? And then like Chuck is in there like, man, this is the perfect story. You're gonna like everyone just like, you about to kill it, girl.
Yeah.
And then it's like it's just weird that because Georgina would push back a little bit.
Yeah.
But she's not pushing back at all. She's just down for the
down
ride.
for it because she really needs Blair's forgiveness. Like this. Like,
and I'm
I
like,
don't
that's
believe it,
hard
man.
to believe.
I think she's gonna pair it with Poppy. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So
Poppy
at this
pair.
point, so Dan called Serena and asked about because he got a call that was like, hey, your dividends gonna kick in. I'm like, bro, why is it always Dan getting a call or Rufus getting a call that they giving too much business out?
I know.
And
Nobody should be telling you about dividends.
Yeah.
They're like that.
It's like, is this Rufus?
You don't never talk about my
dividends. As
dividends.
soon as you say, no, this ain't Rufus, go, all right, tell Rufus call me back.
Yeah.
I'll call
Literally,
back.
I had the exact thing. Like, I was actually dealing with that exact situation where my dad had called, or I was in contact with a mutual, with Merrill Lynch, and they called me, but they were trying to find my dad, 'cause we got the same name, and I was literally like, oh, I'm not I'm not who you're looking for.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, cool. Now imagine if he was like, but still, let me tell you something.
Yeah, let me tell you.
Your dividends,
Is it your dad? Because
Yeah.
let him know that his dividends is divided.
They're coming.
That shit is crazy. So he calls Serena about that shit, and it's like,
That shit is stupid though. It was because it was basically the homie.
Yeah,
it was a private
yeah.
guy, private investigator.
And so Lily invested his shit because she knows that Rufus is gonna be so embarrassed after he finds out he got scammed that he's gonna be like,
I couldn't. Whose side are you on in this way?
Lily's.
Yeah, I feel like Rufus got too much pride here.
He's got way too much pride. She knew he was gonna be mad. She knew 100% he was gonna be mad. She was like,
that's the only reason she did it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she wouldn't care. But it's like Rufus always be acting up that he's like, well, fine, I'm just not gonna tell him.
Yeah.
Because he's like, look, I want to help your son.
So
bro.
she's basically being like, listen,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna pay him his money back, but I'm gonna give it to him, make him think that he didn't get scammed.
Yeah.
Because Rufus ass, like, would probably find out he got scammed and would be like, all right, well, I got. I don't want the money back.
Yeah.
Because you ain't paying me back, Lily. You
yeah.
think that, like,
Yeah, even though everybody else probably taking it back.
Yeah.
Because it's like they want their money back.
Yeah.
Which is stupid. Yeah. But then Lily is funny though, because it's like, did she really think that this dude wasn't gonna find that out?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, bro. Like, how long? He's big Snoop Dogg.
He's big Snoop Dogg.
He stays snooping. He found all the money. Do we get to that part where he found all the money was in the drawer like that?
No, we about to get to it right now.
Okay.
So Roof is about to propose. He done made some ribs and scallops, which is insane.
Oh, man. That shit looks so good.
Spare ribs and scallops. Dan
That's
calls.
her favorite shit?
I guess. Yeah, that's what she says. Her
That's
favorite
kind of
shit.
tight.
Yeah. So
Maybe
Dan
like
calls
Lily's
and
tight.
blows
Lily's
the
kinda
whole
tight.
shit up. Like Dan
Yeah.
calls immediately, like, what's going on with these dividends?
Yeah.
And then Lily's like, oh, Daniel. And Lily calls like he's like, well, they going to get Poppy right now, snitching. This whole episode just Dan snitching a bunch of times.
He's like, damn, mind your business.
Yeah,
this shit ain't
so-
got nothing to do. I guess it does a little bit, but not really.
Yeah.
It's not his. He doesn't really need to be involved in this.
Exactly. So Lily calls and is like, Serena, you gotta stop. And Serena's like, no, Ma, I'm not stopping. She not get away with this shit. This shit is stupid.
Yeah.
I'm about to get her ass out of here.
Yeah.
Like, call the cops.
Fuck Poppy.
So while they on the phone, Rufus over there snooping, big Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Like
Snooping.
Snoopers Humphrey. And
It's all laid out for him too. Snoop is, bro. You Snoop is Humphrey.
Snoop is Humphrey over there.
Yeah.
And he going through and he looks and everybody's like, paid back, paid back, paid back.
Yeah.
Rufus Humphrey, dividends.
What the fuck?
That's
It
it.
couldn't have been more obvious.
He's like, man, why
I
shit
don't know
dividends?
why am I getting? Why everybody else getting paid back?
Yeah.
You know how humiliating that is. Humiliating.
That paperwork
but
was so
like,
funny, yeah.
To be honest, what's so funny though, if I wrote this scene, if I was Rufus, I would have been like, all right, you gonna pay her back? Just tell everybody I got my shit. But
Yeah.
I
All
would
right,
have done the
listen.
same thing. Just
Listen,
like
I'll take
I
the
would
money.
have been in and on it with
I'll
you.
take the money, but don't tell the
nobody.
fellas.
Yeah.
Don't tell the fellas that I.
Don't tell my homie Craig.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Rufus? Ain't got no friends.
He ain't got no boys.
Don't tell Walla Shine.
Yeah.
Me
Don't
and
tell
Walla
the
Shine
boys.
supposed to get drinks next week.
Don't tell him you paying the money, please.
Yeah,
Please don't
I
tell
gotta
him.
keep it real with the homies. They gonna think I'm a punk
You
out
don't
here.
think
You
I'm
know
weak.
what I'm saying?
Walla Shine gonna be like, you got your girl paying your money back, man. You weak as hell.
Not enough, you bitch ass. Hey, like, shut up,
man.
Walla Shine. I'll beat that ass, you little ass.
Nah, you ain't beat nothing up. Your girl pay your bill.
You
Walla
whip.
Shine start punching him.
He's in the stomach. Like this. Rufus ain't got no homies.
Yeah,
we need to get
Rufus
him like
needs
some
some friends,
fellas. He
dog.
needs like, actually, well, I ain't gonna spoil nothing.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it, but he do need some friends.
Yeah.
I feel like he gonna start being friends with Gabriel.
Yeah, him and
Rufus
Gabriel.
and Gabriel gonna be
he's
hitting
like,
the
man, that was
streets."
a close one, dog. Man, I almost got locked up.
Because Gabriel didn't want to take his money.
He really
When-
did it because
when-
he is a good guy. I mean, he's not a good guy, but he's just the good of he's
Yeah,
he's the one.
like, he's like, Rufus, please. And Rufus showed up to his house with a dirty bag of cash. Like, that's 40,000.
it's my life saves around here.
Yeah, that's all I got, man.
So like,
And he's
Gabriel's
like, Gabriel's like, nah, I
bro,
don't take
I'm a
your
con
shit. He's like,
artist,
I don't
bro.
appreciate being patronized too.
Don't patronize me, bro.
Yeah. So Ruth ego is mad. So Regina fucking it up with Poppy. Like she acting like she ain't never scammed before. I'm like, Regina, you was the main scammer.
Yeah.
Just do your shit. And Chuck and Blair starting trying to figure out what's going on with they love.
Yeah.
All that type
That
of
was
shit.
a wild scene. Is that a humdinger? I don't know. It was a
No,
humdinger.
because it's happened. It feels like it's
I
happened
know
before.
we've had this conversation. It was almost like the rehashing of it.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna front. That acting was good when Chuck was like, are we at that scene yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just give it a little bell.
I get a muffled bell.
Yeah. Because I like the way I like how Serena came in. It's like, why'd you do that? He was like, because I love her.
Yeah, and you let her go. Only know the lights
Make her
when it's
happy.
burning low.
I knew he was
Only
going to do
know
that
the
too. I
sun
kind
when
of forgot what he was
starts
going to
to
do.
snow.
I forgot what he was going to do because when Nate was checking him,
Yeah.
Nate was like, man, either you want to be with her
or you
not.
don't want to be with her. Because I want to be with her. So we
Yeah.
can both want to be with her. But you
Yeah.
can't be out here dicking her around.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that at that moment, Nate knew that was like, he was like, you could probably take her. I feel like
Yeah.
she like you more than she like me.
Yeah, like he kind of was almost taking the L right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so like, but like, he was like, but I care about her. Like, stop acting like an asshole.
And that's what, because that made me think Chuck was going to be like, I should just fucking tell her I love her.
Yeah.
But I think he was just like, I think he just knows he's a dirtbag.
Yeah.
He's really damaged person.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I love her, but I'm going to ruin this girl.
Yeah, he knows.
And Nate's better for her.
Yep.
What do you think, Rochelle?
I think you should just fucking tell her.
I know it
Yeah,
does
it's
feel
getting
like,
annoying at this
well,
point,
because it
yeah.
feels like, you know, you're both evil. Both of y'all are trash. Like, it's not like, but I think the problem is that, like, he legit can't love. Like, I think Chuck is, like, incapable of it. But I think Blair is, like, at least Blair comes from a household of, like, some level of, like, I think she's open to loving somebody. But I don't think Chuck knows I don't think he has the right emotional intelligence.
He does not. He does not have that. Where are we at here? Where are we at here?
Oh, yeah, so then Poppy got the...
Oh, yeah, so
Poppy get the money.
Yeah.
She put the confess on the tape.
Regina gives Poppy the money, but she kind of act like she don't want to give it to her. Like, oh, this the on one moment where I was like, oh, Regina actually... Like, it felt like Regina was, like, starting to believe Poppy's story about giving it. And
I didn't... I think she was just like... I hope this works. I think she was just having like second guessing, like
because she didn't want to get the Bible money up.
Yeah.
Because I
don't know if because that might have not been part of the plan.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? Like they
that
actually do it cash.
Because then the cops come, and like the cops is here. Let's get Poppy up out of here. And then the cops was like, Serena Vanderwoodson?
Yeah.
You're under arrest.
Man, I've been hump digging all day. This is my favorite moment of the whole season.
It was crazy. It was like, what the fuck is
lock
happening?
Lock her up. Put her in jail.
Lock her up.
Put her in there with Trump and the hooligans.
Yeah. So Lily called the police on him.
Yeah, I was literally out my seat going nuts because at first, but then Rufus he said it right when I was about to go crazy.
Yeah, he was like, wait a minute.
Didn't you
You told me that I couldn't get Jenny arrested, and now you get your daughter arrested?
I was losing my shit. But then I was like, whew. I was like, I hope Rufus brings that shit up.
Oh, yeah, but we skipped over something else. So Serena get arrested, fuck up the plan. Poppy walk off with the Bible money.
Yeah.
And Blair goes off on Regina George.
Yeah.
She's like, man, get the fuck up out of here. You was lying the whole time. How you let this shit go?
Yeah,
you ain't getting my forgiveness. Yeah, it's your fault, blah, blah, blah. And Regina George was like, I didn't do nothing. Like, I literally didn't do nothing.
I believed her right here.
Yeah, I did too.
Even though I now that I think about it, I get why Blair really doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, nobody does. Like, why is Serena getting arrested?
Yeah.
This some bullshit.
I did for a second. I was like, man, if that was her plan, if that was Regina George's plan, I would be like, because that would be kind of tight.
Yeah.
If she did that whole shit just to get her back.
Yeah.
But I was like, nah, that'd be too much, too coincidental.
Ruth and Lily get into it. She could have hid the fucking folder somewhere else. How you have a drawer in the middle of your living room with this and a bunch of bags of money to pay people back, hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
in a drawer in the living room. Get the fuck out of here, man.
That's just insane.
Yeah,
so and they're all in those little money bags.
She was like, "I know your ego can't handle this shit. I knew what you was gonna say." I'm
glad
about
she called him out. Yeah, it's like I've been sitting here, listen to you complain about not putting your son in college. Yeah, and she did kind of flex on him now. She'd be like, "It would be so easy for me to pay for his college." Yeah. like it's nothing. I write the check right now in my sleep.
You can have it. And he's like, I take care of my own children without you. I've done it. It's like, yeah, but you're not doing a good job, Rufus. No. You're doing a great job. You do a great job with your kids. Yeah. But also, look at how Jenny was acting. Yeah. Dan's a snitch. You raised the snitch.
I know. You raised a snitch and a deviant. I don't know what she is.
Like, you didn't do a good job. I did just fine raising my kids without you. Like, no.
You do a terrible job.
Let Lily send him to Yale.
The only one doing a good job is nobody. All the parents are getting a failure in this. Yeah. Maybe
and
Kelly
don't deserve his kids to act like the way they do because he has done a good.
He's like a present father, but he ain't getting there.
He's not getting
him all the way.
He ain't doing it. I think he fucked them up by putting them in that school.
Yeah, he should have never did that.
That's why you gotta send your kids to public school.
What's good with the mom though? Like she's really absent.
Well, she sucks.
Yeah,
Allison sucks. But parents listening to this, you listening to this. You got your kids in the car right now. Some of them may be school age. Some of them may not be.
Talk to them, Tart.
I am a 100% advocate of public school.
Preach to them.
Send your kids to public school.
Public school. PS22.
PS22. I'm a proud graduate of Canfield Elementary School in West Los Angeles, Palms Middle School in West Los Angeles, and Hamilton High School.
Talk to him.
In West Los Angeles. All public school. I went to high school with a kid who was homeless and Shia LaBeouf. Sounds like a lie, but very true. My point is, you get to see the real world.
Everything. You don't get to be one, it's not one world view.
No. Either way.
Public school, though. It changed me. It made me.
Public school.
It made me who I am.
Public school. You get to see, you don't raise kids like Dan and Jenny when you send your kids to public school.
I would love somebody to make a good argument for private school.
There's no good argument for private school. The education's not so much better. Anything like that.
Only thing good about private school is the uniforms. That's cool. I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. I don't love it. I don't love
No,
it.
that's not tight either because I was coming to school fly.
Yeah. So
But they probably saved some money though buying kids school clothes.
probably.
Yeah,
But what they save on school clothes, they spend in tuition for the private school.
facts.
So fuck all that.
Fucking private
Go
school.
to send your kids to public school. It's great. It's a great place.
This episode is brought to you by
Public school.
the Board of Brown versus Board of Education.
Yeah. Send your kids to a desegregated public school. So Ruth is like listening to her. She's like, I had to get her arrested.
Yeah.
She's about to fuck up her future. Do you understand what's going on?
Yeah.
And Ruth
This
is
is
like,
big deal.
you just like your mom.
Yeah,
That's
what
when
connects
the
to the
connection
thing.
CC.
When, when Dan said
When
that.
Dan was
about-
like, who you got to get approval from? CC? He's like, I'm from
Yeah.
CC. I'll never
Yeah.
marry CC.
yeah, and he's like, fuck, I'm about to marry Cece.
I'm about to marry CC.
Because she really is like,
Yeah.
all of three of them, Cece, Lily,
And
Serena, they're the same.
Yeah.
All of them.
They
They're
all
all kind
suck.
of the same because they all kind of make the same choices.
Yeah.
But they're just different ages, so they kind of this one has more experience.
Yep.
That's
So
it.
he says that.
That's how it
and
breaks.
He dips. This is what Eric was talking about the whole time. She's crazy. I'm sick of Rufus and Lily. I don't want them together anymore.
No, I'm not there yet.
You're not
'Cause
there
I
yet?
I love Lily. I think I want to see them
I
work.
think I might be finally,
Especially after
kinda
seeing him
sick
about
of
to
Rufus.
propose.
Like-
yeah, it's like Rufus is getting on the nerves.
Rufus
right
is
now.
getting on my nerves now.
Yeah. But Rufus is kind of lost in the sauce. He needs to just be himself. I would get it if I was like dating somebody really rich. That shit would probably make me insecure. But you can't be like that.
Yeah.
Because it's like if they wanted a rich person, they would be with a rich
You'd be
person.
with a rich person. They wouldn't be with you. They wouldn't be
Yeah.
with your broke ass Rufus. She likes
Yeah,
you for you.
She likes your
She likes
brokenness.
me
she
for
likes
me.
she likes throwing
Remember
money
that song?
on you in the bathtub at night.
Yeah.
Whatever y'all do. Yeah, so that was
Get your
crazy.
ego out of the way.
But I felt bad though when he walked home, when he came home and they was like, "How'd it go?" The kids were just sitting there and he was like, turn this shit back in.
Oh my gosh.
that was heartbreaking.
Oh, look, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that right there because we still got one other thing to hit up.
Okay.
But I just want to say, any rich women out there, my ego is not too big for you to give me all your money.
Yeah.
I would love it.
I would love it. I would love to be taken care of.
Please take care of me. I'll be a house husband. I'll raise the kids.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever it takes to make it. I'm going all the way.
I'll take the kids to the park. We'll go
Yeah,
to
we'll get the
Disneyland.
party. Yeah, I'll do
Monday,
all that.
we go
You
to
ain't
the
gotta do
zoo.
nothing.
Tuesday, we have a free
Come
day.
home, I rub your feet.
Yeah,
I'll-
I would love that. I'll have dinner ready for you because I can cook my ass.
Yes,
we both
yeah.
can.
We both very
do it.
good
You can
cooks.
take care of both of us. We'll
Take-
be
yeah.
two
We'll
little
both marry
sugar babies. It's crazy.
All right. So Regina George calls Blair and was
Yeah.
like, I'm back.
All right, this is my thing.
The
Oh,
bitch is back.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Ah!
The
Fucking
bitch is back.
Georgina is back,
She's
baby.
back.
She put the sunglasses on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow this motherfucker.
Follow
Poppy.
that car.
Yeah.
But I'm like, wait a minute. Whose side are you on though? Are you getting the money back? Are you dissing Serena and Blair because you finna get the money back?
Right. I think she's finna get the money back. But what she does with the money, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I think she's like, I'm back and I'm gonna do what y'all couldn't
I'm
do.
finna take care of what y'all could.
Yeah, but I don't know what
Is
what
she
gonna do
finna be
after
with
that.
the crew? Like that's
I'm
what
not,
I want to
I'm
know.
not sure. I think she's still like fuck Blair and them.
Yeah.
But I don't. She's definitely not on Poppy's side. I think she's like,
That's
I want my
good.
fucking money back.
Yeah, I want to buy these Bibles for these kids.
I think she gonna-
I think she really gonna buy the Bibles.
That'd be hilarious if next episode is just like a 30-minute scene of her. Just like,
The A
I'll
story is her
take,
buying Bibles.
I'll take this
in
one
the,
here.
in the penultimate episode.
Yeah.
Of the season, the penultimate episode of the season, she's just buying Bibles. That's
Yeah.
the A story.
Yeah, I'll take
Because
this-
Serena's in jail,
Actually,
but we
let me
don't
get a
visit her in
couple
jail.
the King James versions there. I'll get a little New World Translations and and then we'll make it happen.
Serena locked up. We don't have no time to talk to her.
That was insane.
That was insane. She's in jail. She's taking they all at the precinct pulling out their stops.
That
too.
that mugshot looked like the thing I had at Madame Tussauds. when you stand, you get to hold the thing.
Yeah, that shit was weak as fuck. So, but let me ask you this though. So they all at the precinct, and Gospel Girl says some shit right here. But it's like everybody's kind of like pulling out, like you kind of seeing how everybody moves. Like
Yeah.
it really turned into some like Upper East Side shit. Because like Chuck
Yeah,
was
it was
like,
very cool.
get everything you can on the 55th precinct.
Yeah.
And then Nate is like, I'm the grandson of Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt. Everybody
Lord
was
Vanderbilt.
flexing, yeah.
Everybody was flexing.
Yeah.
But it's like, why are they doing that though?
I don't think they know anything. So like,
No, nobody knows anything. But
right.
like, why are they like why was that scene important? You think?
I think it was like a reestablishing order. So I think like you said, the crew's back together, right?
Yeah.
So up until this point, if you think about how the show started, it was always forget about Dan. Like Dan and Jenny are the wrinkle to the gang.
Yeah.
It's always with Serena, Blair, Nate, and Chuck. That was the crew.
Yeah.
And I think that was just being like, we're back. Because I think now that Serena's in trouble, it's like, fuck all that shit. We all together.
Yeah.
And I think that's how we're gonna go into season 3 too.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be like gang, gang. And I don't know how Dan fits in there.
Dan caused a lot of this shit.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be out. But he's going to college though. So he's like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
I'm excited. I'm excited for season 3. I hope the listeners are too. I hope your kids are in public school. I hope you don't have snakes around your neck. And I hope you're excited for season 3.
It's gonna be great.
I hope you're not eating anything truffle unless it's that popcorn from Aviary in Chicago.
I like truffle butter as well.
You know, Rufus walks into the house. He's sulking, and this is when Dan and Jenny, he got his arm around. Like,
he's like, how'd it go?
How'd it go? Like, yeah, they both sitting there drinking tea, and he got his arm around. I'm like, y'all brother and sister. Like, go somewhere else in the house. You weirdos.
That got no sense.
The fuck was that about? Did you see that shit, Rochelle?
Yeah.
Did it catch you?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. I never.
It was just weird that they were just there, like doing nothing.
Yeah,
also,
that shit was crazy.
So
as
all
fuck.
that shit was going on. They were just like at the house kicking it.
Yeah, and then Rufus goes, "Return this for me." It's like, Rufus, you returned it.
I know. That's what I would have said. If I would have wrote the scene, be like, Jenny would be like, man, I ain't returning this shit.
Yeah.
Or she'd be like, I'd be like, Dan would be like, I'm keeping the money though, since you broke ass and lost all our money in
Since I can't go to college, Rufus, you piece of shit.
I thought it was weird. He's like, Dan doesn't seem concerned at all that he's basically not going to college.
Yeah.
I don't know
Either
what's
way.
gonna happen. Fuck Dan.
Listen, man, great episode.
Yeah, very fun.
I think it was fun. I think it was funny. There's a lot of good jokes in it. Everybody's performance is really good. We got a lot of stuff on the table, and there's some good humdinger ass cliffhangers that's coming around. I enjoyed the episode. I did enjoy.
What did you give it?
What did you give it?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
I'll give it 4 XOXOs.
4 XOXO.
I feel like it's pretty good. Like solid beginning to end. It's been a minute since I've seen it, so I was like, I was worried it wasn't gonna grab me right away, but it locked me in immediately. Especially when I already kind of hated the whole Poppy Gabriel plotline.
Yeah.
But I was like, it kept me excited. I'm glad Georgina's back. She's just a good ass character. Like she's fun to have around.
Yeah.
All right, 4 XOs.
So that's
XOXO, 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 XOXO.
I'm gonna go a little bit higher than you because it had me enthralled. The whole episode had me enthralled. I think everything is getting fucked up right before the end.
Yeah.
I love a penultimate.
I know, pen openers are the best.
Yeah. It was good. After we've had so much fluff, these motherfuckers was making money. 25 episodes a
so
season.
many episodes.
Oh, they was getting bread. They had to have been getting paid less than what we get paid.
I don't know. I mean, that was a big show.
God damn. They was getting money. 25 episodes a season, Rochelle. Are you kidding me? You know how many of your mother's sponges I could buy with that type of money? You won't take my sponge. You won't take my sponge. I'm going to give it 4.37
Cool.
XOXOs. So that's XOXO, 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 XOXO.
Ooh, sponge.
What do you give it, Rochelle?
I will go a 4.25.
4.25.
Ooh, you won't take my four.
You won't take my 4. All right. XOXO. 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 Oh yeah, it is an X.
Is that X?
It's just an X.
All right.
Sick.
I like that one. Haven't
Damn.
seen that one yet.
What we got for news?
All right, so.
You won't take my news. You won't take my news. I'm ready.
All right, here's the news. CNN is ending reliable sources, and Brian Seltzer is leaving the company. Nobody knows who that is.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
But who would you want to see take his spot from our show? Basically,
does he
Reliable
do?
Sources is like a Sunday news show that every Sunday and they go over the news.
Who would I want to see?
Yeah, who would you want to see report the news in their own show?
Eric.
You love Eric. Eric is weak. Weak, bro. Okay.
Eric is the only person I think would have an unbiased slant.
That's true. He would be like, you won't take my news. Student was injured in a fight at a Santa Monica high school.
Wow, it's where my brother graduated from.
For real?
Yeah.
Who would you want to fight in high school, or who would you want to see fight in high school?
Who would I want to see get injured in a fight? Dan.
Yeah.
He needs his fucking ass kicked.
Yeah, Dan, he does seem like that guy. He reminds me of that guy that you was walk into the cafeteria and he's just getting beat up by somebody, and you're like, why is he getting beat up? But you just know he deserved it, kind of. All right, last one is, TSA finds pen, gun, and travelers carry-on.
Pen gun?
Yeah, like a pen type gun. What does that mean?
I think that's like some like real fancy like spy type shit. I feel like Chuck would have a pen gun for some reason.
Yeah, I think Chuck would be a spy. That was our new segment. Shit was weak. All right, next week I will have the news ready point for y'all.
Sick news, sick news, sick news. You've heard of fake news? This section is called sick news. All right. That wraps up another episode of XOXO Gospel Kings. We're getting close to the end of the season, baby.
Yes, it's going to be so fun.
What's good, baby?
This one's going to end crazy. I already know it.
I already know it's going nuts. I already know it's going ham. Hard as a motherfucker.
Thank y'all for listening.
Thank you for listening. Please rate, review the podcast. Subscribe to the podcast. Tell your friends about the podcast. Tell your enemies about the podcast. If you know they hate Gospel Girls, you know they hate two chocolate brothers talking about Gospel Girls, send it to them so they can really get their hate on. You know what I'm saying? And we thank you for listening. Please keep talking to us in the Instagram. Lamar reads it all.
We just got a message right now as we were talking.
Really? Don't say it out loud. We'll maybe it's some freaky shit. You know, send us some freaky shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Give us your spotteds. We need the user spotteds. And zip it up, zip it back. Roberta Flack. For Lamar Woods, Rochelle, Big Rochelle Dog.
Rochelle Thompson.
Rich Doggy Dog. I'm Carl Tart. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
That was a Headgum podcast.